Max, you grew up in the Carnival family. What did that teach you about people and grit?
Well, what it taught me is okay. I growing up in a family carnival, and this applies to people who grow up in other small family businesses like farmers, ranchers, mom and pop stores. You grow up in especially both in a carnival. You know that you're never going to have all the time or money or resources that you would like. You also know that nobody cares about what's going on in your life that week. All they want to know is can they buy a funnel cake or ride the Ferris wheel on Thursday or Friday night. And so the whole point of life in the carnival business is making opening. So my
Uh,
dad used to say, he said, if you may be a carny, but always aspire to be a showman. And so just like showman, if the show must
Go
somehow
on.
go on. So it taught me that. The other thing I learned from my vision loss, it started gradually when I was 5 or 6 years old, and then I had a large drop off in vision when was starting to go to junior high school, which is when I had to start learning to use a white cane and reading braille and switching to using audio for my textbooks. Losing my vision over time meant that I never knew what kind of vision I was going to have the next day, week, or month. So that was another thing that taught me overcoming adversity, grit, and both of them together taught me a lot about creative problem solving.
Mm,
And that's one of the things I think me and you totally agree on that isn't doesn't get talked about enough by our communities
critical
is
thinking.
that we have to be problem solvers. We have to be Einsteins and Edisons and Newtons. Otherwise, we can't get through the week.